July 6th at 9:31 earthquake. Just for a white podcast. Go ahead.
um, so he would go and then
She just comes
she
for
be saying
you.
some fucking wild shit, bro.
I don't know why.
Like what did she say though?
When she's like, I don't even like running like with Omar. Like he's a mouth breather. Like I don't know, bro. I hate when she starts using like, oh, you're out here gaslighting me. What the fuck is gaslighting, dude? That shit pisses me off when you start using these fucking
Big
terms, dog.
terminology. Yeah,
doesn't-
everywhere we
doesn't.
go out way, she fucking eats everything way. Like restaurant, she eats.
Stop. All right, we just had that
I
conversation.
know,
What are you doing? Stop doing that,
but
dude.
you don't believe me neither. Okay, so this time way that we went out to.
And you're humble as fuck. Why not?
Yeah.
Es un asqueroso tú, coño.
Welcome back, and welcome back again to the #1 Latino podcast in the world. I'm Memo,
I'm Omar.
and this is the White Podcast.
Why, bro?
Why not, Carnelio? Why not?
I feel short, bro.
Yeah.
If you're a new viewer, please make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. If you're a returning viewer, we thank you, we appreciate you, and most important, we really appreciate you. I don't know how you keep coming back, but we really appreciate you.
¿Y luego?
Yeah, I feel short, bro. I don't know. Something's up. I
You feel short. You feel normal way. How are you? First of all, how you been, bro?
I've been great. God is good.
That's right.
That's
it. Let's wrap it up.
God is good. No,
Let's wrap it
I've been great, bro. I've been really great. I haven't been sick. My kids have not been getting sick.
That's good.
So, which is, a blessing.
Blessing.
Yeah, I've been good, way. How you been?
I've been good too. I've been blessed. Just pushing day by day, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing else you could do. Just push day by day, bro. I mean, Mexico won.
Finally, bro.
No, well, they're bicampeones. They won last year, I think.
Finally.
Um,
Because a lot of people don't believe in Mexico anymore. They're just, You know what I mean?
why?
There was a point where I guess like there was this theory about how people that were playing in Mexico is people that were like high connects. That wasn't because of talent. And now, obviously they've won.
No, I feel like they always win the Copa Oro. It's always Mexico and USA at the end. But yeah, they won. There's a catastrophic. I don't know if you want to. Oh, there's a catastrophic.
Yeah,
thing in
I
Texas.
seen. I haven't been aware, but I know that last time I checked, there was 53 people dead and
It's a hundred.
27 people missing, and 15 of those 53 people were kids.
Shit, bro.
And I just got off right now on social media. I said that 2 of the girls were found, and they were locked. They locked hands with each other when they were found. Obviously dead.
No.
Yeah,
bro.
I guess there was a big 2 sisters away.
Fuck. Dude.
But so it has a lot. I guess it was a flood. That's based on the information that I have. I'm not too fully informed. But it seems like there was a flood that happened, and it kind of just took everything with it.
Yeah.
That the flood it happened within 30 minute.
Span.
So-
Yeah, I guess in Austin, somewhere in Austin. right?
Texas, somewhere in
Um,
Texas.
So, what people are saying, there's a rumor coming out that one of the, I don't know if the governor or somebody in Texas said something about if God was an immigrant, he'll get deported too. I don't know how accurate that is,
Okay.
but
Wait, what does that have to do with the flood?
well, it's because he's saying that God is punishing state, but I don't know. I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I brought it up, but they I don't know how accurate that is, bro.
It's
Fake
pretty
news, probably
bad, bro.
fake news.
I stopped, bro. I stopped watching news, bro. It's
Yeah, it's really bad, but
really bad.
yeah, prayers to everybody out there in Texas. Prayers to
Yeah,
all in
prayers
Texas.
to all
Hope
the
you guys
people.
get situated as well, because I mean, you just don't think about stuff like that, bro.
no.
It just happens out of the blue, random. Never in 30 years did they say that has that happen, and then your whole city's flooded. Like that's insane, bro.
Yeah, bro. There was a video of I has nothing to do with it, but it has a video of like AI again.
Yeah.
And it seems like they asked AI like I haven't seen the video. They had told me about it. About they asked AI like, hey, like if you were to have a human body, what would you do? And AI said like, I want to know what you guys describe as like the sky, tasting stuff. Like look at the sky. What exactly what the sky looks like? Because you guys talk about the sky. What is that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I guess like the person was saying like, damn, like look at AI, like the small stuff that we take for granted, you know. And going back to like the flood, like we're good, bro. Like we have a roof over our top. Like we have
Yeah.
our family. We're healthy, you know. And we were talking about it went to yesterday, and you said something really powerful, bro.
Cool.
You that this past couple of months you've been spending a lot of time with your family,
Yeah.
and that you don't regret that not one bit. And you know, I feel like we're really good parents. You know, I feel like we could be better.
Yeah.
But you know, some people take that for granted, bro.
For sure.
Having our kids around, having our family around.
And talking on that topic, bro, I think sometimes as parents we don't realize the things we do. But in my case, my instance, my little girl now that she's about to be 4, she'll be looking, bro. She'll be observing us,
Mhm.
and when I tell you that she observes and she like, so basically, let me make a little long story short. My dad used to have these things where I guess he'll talk to himself, but I think it's more of he plays scenarios in his head of maybe what the outcome could have been or whatever the case may be. I don't know if you've done that before, but I'm sure I've been doing that lately. And so my dad does these things where he's like seeing something, he starts like looking around and kind of like making like a blueprint, like just how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna tackle this situation? And starts like zoning out,
Right.
daydreaming. So I've been in that. I've been doing that lately, and I just recently painted my tejaban, and I was painting it, and I got stuck and saying like, dang, how am I gonna the edges? How am I gonna finish? Because I've done painting before, and the edges never come good how I want them. So I was looking at the edges, and I was like that, looking at with my paint, and my little girl was outside, and then I stood there like for a couple of seconds, just like analyzing it, and then my little girl's like, "Papi," I'm like, "What happened, mija? Why you do that?" I'm like, "Do what?" And then she goes like that with my face. I was like, "Bro, it's crazy how like they observe things. Like, why you do that face?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm trying to concentrate on something." But another thing that I've realized of being a parent, um, the kids start acting or reenacting how what they see, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me why my little girl has a little phone and she's supposedly talking on the phone and she's looking and playing with it. Like who she's at? She's at from us, bro.
Yeah, of course.
And it's crazy because I don't even let her watch TV as much. You know what I mean? So I can't even tell her like, oh yeah, the TV showed her that because we don't. But it's us, dude. Sometimes we get stuck on this phone, bro, and I feel like it's ruining lives, dude. Because my little girl's 3, bro. I'm not saying that I haven't cherished the 3 years, but it goes by so fast
Yeah.
that you're just like, dude, 3 years old, like what the. And then you see my little one. He's already gonna be a year. He's already teething, and it's just like you start seeing these beings develop their own personalities. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's amazing to watch, bro. And yeah, like I said, I don't take anything for granted, bro. Like I've been enjoying my family, and I think it's been a blessing. You know what I mean? For anybody that has kids out there, I'm pretty sure you know how it is when you just start seeing your kids grow, under your eyes.
Yeah.
It's sad, bro,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful to watch them grow into little toddlers and then to teenagers, and I think it's just beautiful. But it's sad, dude. I feel like, dude, like that shit. It's crazy. It's so crazy that I wanted to get to my other topic. I don't know if you have anything
No,
else.
yeah, no, I that way. So I think it's this message to anybody that has kids, appreciate them because they grow really fast. They I remember when they were really born. I told you, hey, I have a little girl, and then look at them now.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
She- I was telling my wife too that I was like, you know what, babe, I'm starting to feel a lot of love from my daughter, like a lot of love. So she ended up smashing her finger away, and I was like, you know what? I'm usually on top of her. Like we always do something. You know what I mean? But this time, like, you know what? I'm just gonna let her. There was her little cousin there with her, so I was like, I'm just gonna let them play. You know. And I'm usually like involved with her on whatever she wants to do, like playing hide and seek or whatever. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something on my phone really quick because I'm gonna do something. And I was like, I'm gonna let her play, and then while I do stuff on the phone. So I was on my phone and I hear her crying. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, oh my god! Like I already knew something bad was gonna come if I didn't look after her. So I was like, what happened? She's like, she started crying, like screaming. Way. She had smashed her finger in the door. I guess her little cousin closed the door and she had her finger there and then pow. And it was like super red and she was crying. She was like, she was in pain. When she was, that type of breathing. And I got mad at myself. I'm like, fuck, I knew I should have been on top of that. And so I told her, I'm like, you know what, Mama, I'm sorry. It was my fault. I should have looked after you. And then she looked at me. She like grabbed my face, bro. Like she grabbed my face and she's like, no, Papi, it's not your fault. Don't say that. And I'm like, and I was like, bro, like that shit got to me, bro. Like, and I was like, no, baby, like it was my fault. I'm sorry. And she's like, no, Papi, it was not your fault. It's nobody's fault. Don't say that no more. And I'm like, oh, like
she really realizes what's going on.
yes, when I was like, fuck, I was telling my wife, I'm like, and like I'm laying down and she goes and she puts like I'm laying down and then she gets like in front of my head and then she'll like give me a kiss and then she'll just like massage my face, caress me. And then she'll ask me like, "You okay, Papi?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm just chilling." She's like, "Okay." Like she's always like looking after me, bro.
Yeah, I think it's a dad girl thing. Cause my little girl, if my wife even raises her voice, bro, it's game on, dude. She's like, "Stop screaming, Papi. Be nice to him." And then she'll get me like, "Come here, Papi," and then she'll caress me like, "It's okay, Papi."
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, "Stop being me." It's crazy, bro. Like how, like they love you so much, you know.
Yeah.
Even it's crazy because even like my wife and all her sisters, like they love her dad, bro. And yeah, it's just
yeah. Just go stay there, bro.
why
Don't that because I knew where you're gonna go with that.
they love the dad. Yeah, that's
That's
it.
it. There you go. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Yeah, I think it's a girl thing, right? And obviously, but even them, I think my little boy gravitates to me too. You know, I think it's I don't know. I don't think it's like a girl boy thing.
See, my little girl doesn't gravitate to me, bro. She cries. Everybody thinks I do something to her.
Yeah, you probably pinch her, fool.
Bro, that's the last thing I'm doing in my freaking life.
Why is she crying, fool?
So my theory
They go with the theories.
is that because she my breastfeeds.
No way.
No, not that's my theory, bro. Because she breastfeeds.
My wife breastfeeds my little boy, and he still loves me, bro. Thank you. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, brother.
Because she sleeps with her.
Yeah, he sleeps with us too, fool.
No.
He sleeps with
No,
that right next to me.
Okay, no. No. She sleeps in the middle, but she doesn't sleep with like. I have to like really be on the edge with both of them. They take the whole bed away, and they're like they're always hugging each other way. I don't know. Shout out to you.
They're trying to like outcast your ass.
It's because
man.
I can't, bro. I cannot sleep trying to look after somebody else, bro. I don't know why my wife gets mad at that. I never understood that. She says, "Shout out, sorry, wife. Shout out to you," but this is her theory, okay? She says that when something's wrong with the baby, when she feels uncomfortable, when she's hungry or anything, she knows. Like she gets up and she's like, "Okay, what's wrong with her?" Where me, I'm fucking dead, bro. Like I'm dead as a rock when I'm asleep. So when I move, I don't know what the fuck I'm squishing or I'm on top of or nothing. So
Well, that's why I say it's dangerous to sleep with your kids. fool.
yes. So I'm like, babe, like it's not my fault. Like I'm asleep. Like who has control over their sleep? And she's like, people, regular people. I'm like, what do you mean?
So you're a fucking
She's like,
animal.
yeah, you need to control yourself while you sleep. Like you need to look out for your surroundings. I'm like, who the fuck's like conscious when? So she like blames me. She's like, you need to start working on that. I'm like, how?
Oh, so she blamed the working out.
No, way.
she
You
blame
need
your
to start
obesity.
working on your self awareness while you're
I
asleep.
thought you meant you need to start working out. I'm like,
No,
fuck,
You need to start working on your self awareness. I don't get that. How do you do that? And I thought, well, how do you do that then? Tell me. She's like, we need to figure it out.
You need to figure it out, dude.
But yeah, bro, I don't understand. She always tells me like you need to stop doing that. Like you just knock out and you like almost squish her sometimes.
Yeah, I think
Can you do it? Do you do that?
I can say yes. My wife was like, "Do you fucking right? You do you fucking snore?" Yeah. So apparently there's like this biology in all this. Like,
Biology,
yeah. I mean, I guess
science.
science. I guess
I
science.
mean,
Right?
it is. But yeah.
So apparently men tend to sleep from like baby cries and everything has to do with because that's like a intuition for that we fucking look like a sexist, dude. For females like tend to be on top of those whenever the kids are crying and everything, right? But whenever there's like some like an intruder, like suppose like something's breaking and you wake up, like you'll wake up, your instincts will wake up. What
Really?
the fuck? I snore in both. Yes, I don't know what the fuck that science is. Yeah, but apparently that's something that biologically like tied up with females and the baby cries. But yeah, my wife makes sure that that I know that the kid is crying. That she'll make sure, like for some reason. Well, I think I talk about this all the time. Like I
I
cannot
don't
make
think
a
you've
noise.
talked about. I don't think you talked to me about it.
Yeah,
We
I
all
tell
talk.
ya.
I don't think you've talked about it in the podcast. Way.
Yeah, how she gets mad when I turn on the lights. Like, I can't turn on the lights. It actually has to be pitch black. Fool.
You've never said that in.
Yeah, I think
I
I did,
promise
fool.
you've never said in the podcast.
Yeah, so apparently if I'm gonna wake up, I better not make one wrong move, dick. Or I'm gonna hear it. Like, seriously? You gonna wake him up? Just like then you wake up and do it. You know what I mean?
But if she wakes up,
Yeah,
does
she
she
wakes
wake you up too?
I don't wake up, fool. That's her problem. She gets mad because I don't wake up on her
But-
fucking shit. Like, I don't
But,
wake up.
okay, my question to you is like, oh well, you wouldn't know because you're asleep, right? Like if she turned on the light, do you feel like?
Well, yesterday, for 4th of July, I knocked out. I was snoring.
Uh,
I was just snoring. I was tired, dude. I've been desvelado
mhm.
lately. But
Uh-huh.
yeah,
You were
just
going
saying.
somewhere with that.
No. I'm just saying, like, I just said, like, I don't. I lately I've been. I don't. I just sleep through things.
Uh huh.
So I don't even know when she wakes up.
Do you think it has a lot to do with our weight?
100%, fool.
You think so?
Hell yeah, fool.
Then how do we wake up?
And you wake up more tired. You ever had that? Do you when you wake up? Do you feel rested, fool?
It's because no wait. It's
So
'cause
you okay? When you wake up, do you feel rested?
two different
High
lifestyles. Two
cortisol.
different lifestyles, bro. I wake up at 3 way. Esa madre is not for the weak. 3, fuck, dude. God damn, you're like in the middle of your sleep way, and the alarms go. I have like 7 alarms way.
I mean, you and alarms, bro. I don't even know why you have alarms. So 7 alarms. Don't even have
I
alarms.
have the alarm for my alarm. But
Bro.
no, wait. Like even when I wake up during the weekend, I sometimes first of all, I could go somewhere, so like everywhere with this. I want to sleep in on the weekend way, and I can't because my little girls be wanting to play at 6 in the morning. I don't know why. They just want to wake up at 6 in the morning to play.
Yeah, dude. I always tell my wife, we need to, like right now we should bring going to sleep already because they're up at 5, 6, and we go to sleep at 10:30, sometimes 11, dude. It's got me fucked up, man.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, hell no, bro. I can't do it. I can't do that. That's what I'm telling you. I've been so, and my little boy's teething, dude. So he's waking up every hour now. Yesterday he woke up every hour, dude. Bro, he's making it so hard for us to have a third child, fool.
Really?
He's fucking it up for me. I want to tell you the punk fool. He's making it work bad for us. Cause Ellie fool was good. 6 months she was sleeping in fool. When round 2,
Yeah.
and then, I mean, he's not a bad kid. He's always smiling and everything, but he is making it tough for us to have a third kid because if we're gonna repeat this shit again, no, thank you. It's hard, bro.
It is. Wait.
It's fucking hard.
I think
dog.
my wife takes a lot of the heat. Like she deals with it more than I do.
Yeah.
Cause she's
'Cause
very
you
like.
forgot how to sleep your daughter.
Cause I
huh?
woke up at 3. Cause I wake up at 3 way. So like she's very like cautious. Like she works around that way. But like when the baby sleeps, she'll just stay up with her. Way. Like I don't know why, bro. I have the second theory.
Oh, yeah, a lot of theories are going.
Yeah. So I don't know if you like for you people that have had kids and in the time span like 5, 7 months old. My daughter sleeps 12 hours way. She knocks out the whole night way. And I was even talking to Hugo and he's like, neta way? I'm like, yeah way, she knocks out. She only wakes up when she's hungry. And like since my wife's breastfeeding, she just like turns around, breastfeeds, and then they both knock out. Like she sleeps while she's breastfeeding way. So he's like, damn way, neta, deberías echarte otro way, because I guess his kid wakes up every hour. I don't know why I said that. So because my daughter sleeps the 12 hours, sometimes even more, I have a hard time making her nap throughout the day. Way.
Don't have her. Fuck.
So she has a very hard time napping during the day. And then when I do have her nap, she's been taking like 15, 30 minutes nap way. And everything's fucking quiet, bro. Quiet with the fan, todo, like a gusto. And she just wakes up
I'm up.
yeah. I'm like, what the? Like, nobody woke you up. And then my wife over here, like, why'd you wake her up? I'm like, bro, she woke up on her own.
Well, lately, fool, I don't know. You do have a heavy ass type of breathing, fool, and your wife.
No, oh, yeah.
You don't know, fool, because you're just immune to your fucking.
He's
breathing,
saying that
fool.
because we ran a 5K and I don't know how to fucking breathe while I run.
Fool, your wife be saying some shit that trips me out, fool. That shit made me crack up, dog.
What did she say?
When she said that.
No,
fool.
wait, with the but what part? Because I know she
Oh
said.
no, she just
She
like
be saying a lot of.
yeah, she just comes.
She be saying some fucking wild shit, bro.
I don't know why.
Like, what did she say though?
When she's like, I don't even like running like with Omar. Like he's a mouth breather. Like I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like Omar doesn't take. You don't get no catch. You don't catch a break. Bro.
No, I was running away and she was like this. She was like, no headphones, way. We don't have headphones, way.
Maybe she should.
Yeah, and we're running and then she was like, can you breathe through your nose? And I was like, no, I'm tired. She's like, you don't know how to breathe. And I'm like, I don't. And then she was just, she's like, you need to stop breathing through your mouth. And I'm like, I'm fucking tired, dude. Like, chill. She's like, yeah, you need to learn how to
Yeah,
breathe.
you need to learn how to do everything.
And I was just like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, fuck it. I guess I gotta learn, you know? What do I say to that, bro?
I don't know. That's so fucking funny, dig. I was cracking on like, why? I don't get it. You're funny,
She
dude.
tells me I gotta learn how to sleep.
Sleep,
I gotta learn how to breathe while I run.
breathe. And también while your teeth, they were gonna fall. They're gonna fall eventually for sure. Where you would them for 15 years.
She be throwing, bro. She be throwing some jabs, bro. That when I tell her family, they don't fucking believe me, bro. Like they don't believe me, way.
No, she didn't. What didn't say?
No, no. And then when I call her out in front of her family, she's cracking up. Way she's like, yeah. And her parents are like, why do you do that? Remember about the whole citizenship? She's talking. And I told my second, they're like, why do you do that?
It's true.
They're like, she's like, well, es cierto.
Yeah, so it's because his wife said that he's.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just cracking up. I was like, dude, you don't catch a break.
Okay,
fool.
okay, I'll give you this one, okay? I'll give you this one. My wife is very... I love my wife. I really do love my
I
wife.
hope you do.
I love my wife like every inch of
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love her.
You have to. If somebody's attacking you like that, yeah.
I don't know. I guess I love it, way. I
think
love
you do.
getting
think
attacked.
I
Like,
don't know.
like I'm gonna wait every day I wake up. I'm like, please attack me.
Oh, more.
So
What about
she-
you? So like, oh, babe, I love you. Like, okay, yeah, you told me already. Like, I guess that.
She sounds very needy.
What was last time you keep?
I don't know what it was, way. But I'll give you this example,
oh
okay? I'll give you this example.
Funny.
So my
Omar.
wife's very picky with food, way. She doesn't like tomatoes or onions, right?
But apparently here she eats everything. You said.
Yeah,
She doesn't-
everywhere we
doesn't.
go out, way, she fucking eats everything, way. Like restaurant, she eats.
Stop. All right, we just had that
I
conversation.
know,
We don't stop doing that,
but
dude.
you don't believe me neither. Okay, so this time, way that we went out to a family members, but it was my side of the family members, right? And when you go in, you obviously, you know, that we got fed, and she started saying about like, oh, pues, like she was just like being saying like, oh, pues a mí no me gusta esto. And my family member was like, okay, well, ¿qué te gusta? And it's like, oh, a mí me gusta así o el otro, right? Whatever. Like the food. Certain food has to be cooked a certain way. So my family was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. So then they'll do it for her way. And every time she would go, like, le preguntaban, like, oh, what do you like? Okay, and they would do that to her way. So we went to my suegra. I told my suegra, oh, yeah, well, they treat her like that. And my suegra up here, she's like, why are you acting like you're freaking the boss of everything? And she's like, well, I'm not, but, you know, like... So when I tell the stories about my wife, they're very surprised way. Like, they've never met this freaking side of her.
I think we
Yeah, my wife's very picky with food, bro.
Are you picky with food?
Yo le entro a todo, compa.
Fucking
Ganas a
pobre,
los
fool.
frijoles.
No, la habas, fool.
Las habas, bro. This fucking smell like patas a la bestia.
What the fuck
Yes.
is-
Memo.
And you're humble as fuck. Like the
I'm
fucking
humble.
shit. And you're humble
Hey,
as
wait.
fuck.
Going back to another topic, right? Because we're fucking went off from
Yeah.
last time. Do you know where the word gaslighting is?
I don't, bro. But my wife wants to be using that shit like if she's fucking hip, fool. You fucking gaslighting. Like, don't be fucking
This is
saying
an
that
episode
shit, dog.
talking about our wives.
I don't know, bro. I hate when she starts using like, oh, you're out here gaslighting me. What the fuck is gaslighting, dude? That shit pisses me off when you start using these fucking
Big
terms, dog.
terminology.
Yeah, always. That shit pisses me off, dude. Well, you're here gaslighting me. I don't know what the fuck is gaslighting, fool. Like, what line?
No. So what happened was that
Well, okay, first of all, what is gaslighting?
I don't know what gaslighting, but I know where gaslighting comes from.
You don't know what? Look it up, fool. Okay.
Okay,
go talk
so gaslighting, the terminology, I came across a video about this. So gaslighting, there was this guy, right? I guess he was going out with this girl. This happened like back in the day, bro, where there was no fucking lights.
Okay, so
What does
just-
it mean? What does it mean?
So basically, from what I'm reading here is gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation
Yes.
where someone makes another person doubt their sanity.
Okay, so that's where it comes from. Okay,
so
so
apparently I fucking gaslight my wife all the time, dude. I make her feel fucking crazy, dude. She's fuck all that, dude. Like if you feel that way, it's because shit,
Yeah,
it ain't me. I ain't fucking
you
gaslighting shit.
freaking manipulator.
Yeah, right. For
Hey,
manipulating,
wait,
yeah.
okay. So this guy, back in the day, there was no fucking lights, wait. It was the gas with the
The
hat.
mecha with the mecha.
No,
Mitch.
no,
The string.
no, a gas
Fuse?
like a
Gas
fuse,
light,
like una lamp out of
Yes,
gas.
well, yes, I know. Güey.
Okay. So this guy, every time he was, I guess he was married to this girl, way, or I don't know what it was, but they were together, way. And every time she would come to a room, le bajaba el gas, way. So the light se bajaba un poquito.
Dim down.
So it would be more dim. So she'll be like, hey, why is it so low? And he was like, low? What are you talking about?
It's been like that.
He's like, it's been like that. And then he kept going way to a point where it was like barely way. So then she's like, hey, like, I'm not tripping. Like, it's fucking low. And the guy was like, you're freaking tripping. Like,
I think it was an earthquake right
you're
now.
tripping. Huh?
I think it was an earthquake. I swear to God. 9:31,
You don't
July
have anything
6th.
hanging, huh?
No, but I felt it. If you guys, July 6th at 9:31 earthquake. Just for a white podcast. Go ahead.
So he would go, and then the girl would was like, oh shit, maybe I am fucked in the head. Maybe I'm like screwed in the head to a
Yeah,
point where like
crazy.
I'm just fucking like my own brain is fucking with myself. So it got to a point where she went crazy, where she's like, I don't know. So then that fool started stealing her money away.
So he did
she
that
would
to
be
get her
like,
crazy.
yeah,
Was
yeah.
that like a whole thing?
Huh?
Was that his whole plan to like?
Yeah. So then she would be like, "Hey, I left money." He's like, "No, you didn't. Dude, you're fucking tripping. First the gas, now your money. Like, what else?" So this girl went fucking. So that's where the word gaslighting comes from.
Damn, dude. So if you're out here gaslighting, I mean, you fucking gaslighters, dude. That's crazy. That's a good one. I know about that.
Yeah, I came across it.
Yeah, well, apparently everybody's using that gas. Well, my wife uses it a lot. Apparently, I'm fucking manipulating her all the time, dude. From what it looks like, she got me fucked up, dude. Oh my god. But yeah,
Wait, what was the other thing? Let's just make it about our wives here.
why?
What was the other thing about like you guys were gonna go out somewhere, and she's like, "What should I wear?"
Why? Maybe?
You made a TikTok about it.
No, I think I told her about how when a friend tells you like, "Hey, wait, I'm gonna invite you to a wedding, fool." Oh, okay, cool. Like I don't ask fucking details. I just know that you're gonna get married this day. Like, hey,
Yeah.
he's getting married July the 6th. And that's it. Like,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't get into details. Like, where are you gonna get married? What's the color? I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
So when you tell your wife, like, hey, dude, like, oh yeah, I heard so and so is getting married. Like, so what? like she's asking questions like, where are they gonna get married? I don't fucking know. They're gonna get married somewhere. And like, oh, so what should I wear? I mean, if you want to wear clothes, it'll be ideal to wear clothes. You know what I mean? They're giving food. I don't know what type of food they're giving, but they're gonna get food.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fed. I guess sometimes they want to know all the small details. And do you already like that?
No, yeah, you know what? I was like that before. Way I used to have a group of friends that, bro, I used to be very detailed when it comes to chisme, way. And I've noticed that I don't care for it anymore, way. I don't hang out with those friends anymore, by the way. That's what I'm
exactly.
going at.
That's exactly why.
But my wife told me that I guess one of her aunts was talking to me about something, and I was like, oh yeah. She was like, well, what did she tell you? And I'm like, well, she didn't tell me anything. She's like, babe, I overheard her telling you about the stuff. And I was like, oh, what are we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about. She's like, babe, I heard she was saying about her job, how she lost her job. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. She lost her job and this happened. And she's like, why did you tell me? Then why are you telling me nothing? Like, you guys didn't talk about anything. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay. That's okay. That's the crazy part about it. She overheard the whole conversation and she wants to
No,
fucking
she wanted to know the details, way. But when she was like, what you guys talk about? I was like, oh, I didn't talk about
You
it.
forget, you're like, I don't
But
fucking
yeah,
know.
but that's what I'm saying. Wait, now I've gotten to where I'm like, I don't think it's so important anymore. But then there's details that she wants to know that, like, dude, you need to fucking get the details. It's like I don't know. I just
Bro, when she tells me like, you fucking call and ask. Obviously, I don't care to know. You call and ask. It's that simple, dude. Like I say, sometimes you just forget. Like it wasn't like, oh yeah, we talked. I don't know what the fuck we talked about. I don't care. I mean, it's a conversation, bro. Like we just talked. I'm not like fucking keeping tabs. Like
okay. I'll give you this example. Wait.
So
So
maybe we should start recording. Start recording the conversations. And shit.
okay. So I was like, I was talking to you, wait, and I was like, I told her, I'm like, hold up, I'm gonna get on the phone. I'm gonna call Memo. She was like, oh, for what? I'm like, oh, I gotta talk to her about the podcast. She's like, oh, okay. So she goes and I called the way and I came back and then she's like, so what happened? I'm like, nothing. She was like, well, I thought you were gonna call me about the podcast. I'm like, oh yeah, we talked about the podcast. And he's like, so what happened? I'm like, what happened? What? He's like, well, when I guess recording, because you always tell me last minute. I'm like,
but you've always told her last minute every time.
bro, yeah, and that's one thing she gets mad at me because I tell her last minute, and I don't know why I think I told her, but I didn't tell her. So she'll be like, so when you guys record, I'm like, oh yeah, I think we're gonna record Sunday. We said we're gonna record Sunday. She's like, well then why aren't you saying nothing if it's about you recording Sunday? I'm like,
Oh fuck.
well, yeah, I just didn't.
You're fucking gaslighting her, fool. You're fucking gaslighting the fuck out of her, fool.
Before
doing that.
we wrap it up, I want to go ahead and talk about another thing I learned about
Mm,
butterfly effect. Oh no,
it's a good
what is
one.
that? What's it called? What butterfly effect?
I don't know.
Is
Fuck,
it the
you're
one?
asking
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah. It's the one where like you think you've been here.
That's a deja vu.
Deja vu. Okay, so I found out where deja vu comes from.
What's up?
Okay,
Your past life.
no wait, no. So deja vu in theory, in the most common theory is like when you do something that your twin from another universe did exactly the same thing and gets connected it.
Oh shit.
That's what the theory
Your
is.
doppelganger?
Something like that. So what it is that there's just a glitch in your brain, bro. Literally, there's a glitch where you think you're doing something, and your brain thinks that
You already
you've
did
done it, but you've never done it.
That's the second theory?
No, that's actually what happens.
That's fucking retarded. Bro.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Bro, there's been instance of where I've done this before.
it's a glitch, bro. It's a glitch.
Bro,
It's a glitch in your brain. It's a glitch in
You
your
want
brain.
to believe that and keep believing that yourself. You're entitled to believe that.
No, that's
I don't
just-
believe that.
Bro, do you believe
I
in
don't
miracles
believe
or do you believe in cures?
It's obviously miracles, fool.
What the fuck, bro? No, there's cures.
Okay, fool, that's what you believe, Dick. You want to believe that? Yeah. You can't fucking attack me for believing what I believe in. All right, fool, it's fucking up. I can believe whatever I want, fool.
Respecting each
Exactly,
other's opinions.
So, these deja vus, but every time I have a deja vu, I just talked to my wife about that. Whenever I have a deja vu, it's always because either I got big news or something correlating to that. I told my wife, I've seen this one vividly, and I kind of already remember. And I told her when I saw it, I don't know, it's weird. I just had like, I don't know. Anyways, I told her, we got a house in a cul-de-sac, and we were happy, dude. So whenever we get when this is July 6th, I don't know when we're gonna get the house, but I know in our deja vu that we're gonna get a house in a cul-de-sac, and it's looks like a pretty spacious house, dude. And we were pumped.
What's cul-de-sac?
It's like a dead end, like a dead end house, like a dead end street, one way in, one way out. No cul-de-sac.
Yeah, I'm not. That's
So when you go and you
Like a
just see
dead
a dead end, yeah.
okay.
But it's like
Why
a
do you
circle.
have to say big words, bro? It's
Oh fuck. Okay, a dead end street. It's just like a fucking alley, a dead end street, bro. It sounds crazy. It's called. That's what it's called. fool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one that I vividly remember still. So it hasn't happened yet. It
That's
hasn't
not the
happened
way
yet.
deja vus work, bro. Deja vu is when you lived it already. When you live it already. When you relive a past same
Okay,
experience.
fool.
That's
So
like-
I feel like I already relived it, but I haven't lived
What
it just
the
yet,
fuck?
fool.
That's not deja vu way. That's not deja vu.
What do you
Deja
call that? What
vu.
do you call that?
Deja vu is when like. It's when like
Omar, when I had deja vu outside, I literally had that same.
deja vu is like me saying like, oh shit, I just said this and like I said this before. Like this is like something that I did already before. Like I'm currently living what I already lived before.
Okay, so
That's a glitch.
I already lived apparently a cul-de-sac house in my future. In my past, I haven't.
That's
In my present, I haven't lived it yet.
Well, that throws deja vu out of the
Okay,
question.
so when I have the house, I'm gonna have the deja vu.
yes,
Yeah, exactly, fool. I haven't had my deja vu, but I had daydreams of certain things that had happened before already, fool. Does that make sense or no way? There was literally another instance where I saw myself sitting down in the airport. I was sitting down in the airport staring at the window, fool. And that day, I lost my phone. It was a big impactful, I guess, losing your phone, fool. Like it's crazy, you know what I mean? Like, oh fuck, you're so, like almost dead.
yeah.
So that
Yeah.
day, I felt so like lonely. You know what? I felt lonely for a couple of hours, but then I felt free for some reason. It was freedom. It was weird, bro.
You're fucking wilding, bro.
I'm gaslighting your ass or what? Anyways, so I lost my phone, and I already had seen that picture of me sitting down and just facing that window. And I was like, oh shit, I had this dream before, this daydream before. And it so happened that it happened when I lost my phone and I sat down. And when I sat down, I looked up, I'm like, oh shit, I saw this before. And I've always wanted to write notes, like write my like diaries. It's weird, bro.
This
I've
whole
seen-
conversation's weird, bro.
Yeah, I know. I've seen dreams. Calm the fuck down, pinchy.
Bro,
Nostradamus
that's
or
not
what?
deja vu. I'm waiting for you to say, and that happened yesterday.
So I'm like a Nostradamus then, fool. Because
A
I'm seeing the
what?
future. Nostradamus that sees the future and shit.
What is that?
The guy that sees the future talked about there was planes crashing a big tree and there was a twin towers and shit like that.
You're the next Walter.
The next one, Walter Mercado?
Walter Mercado.
I don't think I'm that. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, wait. Deja vu is, I've seen deja vus. What is it? Deja vu you said it was? So apparently to you, what is it?
Deja vu is when you live a moment that you lived already.
Let me see.
A ver.
Deja vu meaning already seen in French is the feeling that one has already experienced a new situation even though they know they haven't. Okay? It's a common phenomenon and where a current experience feels strangely familiar as if it had been lived before.
Yeah, you're not. That's a.
So you
deja vu.
lived it.
No, you currently live in it,
Okay.
thinking you lived it already. That's a deja vu.
So the feeling that one has already experienced in a new situation, like you already experienced it. So when you daydream it, you fucking seen it, fool.
Memo, that's not Memo. That's a vision.
Bro. Okay.
Deja vu is not a deja vu.
Feeling. I had a daydream and I was living in a cul-de-sac. My wife was there and we were freaking pumped and happy.
That's
Now,
that's a vision.
okay, that's a vision, daydream. So now, if so forever happen. I am in that cul-de-sac, and I'm in the house, and I'm happy as fuck. What is it? What is it now? What does it begin? What does it create?
You spoke
A
it
deja
into
vu?
existence.
Okay, if I manifest
No,
it.
wait, you
I
manifested. No,
manifested.
deja vu.
Okay, bro. Is a fish an animal? Yes or no, fool?
Yes,
A fish is an animal?
a fish is an animal.
It's not a fish.
Fish. Fish is an animal.
Yeah?
Yes, gorilla is an animal.
Yeah, you're right. But what type of animal is a fish?
What?
What type of animal is a fish? What type of animal is a tiger?
What is it? Is that aquatic? I think it's aquatic. I think
Yeah?
it's called aquatic.
And what about a tiger?
It's a carnivore.
Oh, fuck you
Carnivore? I
up.
don't know.
I'm talking about like a feline. Like in that umbrella. A feline is all the cat animals, right? Like the house cat is a feline.
I don't know. Memo's going through a midlife crisis. So I want to apologize to everybody who's looking at us on this podcast. I really want to
Random
make sure.
fucking 360 shit.
Thank you guys for coming back. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. If you're a new viewer, make sure you like, turn on your notifications. We post every Wednesday at 9 a.m. We don't miss. We have not missed. We don't plan on missing. And remember,
Please, thank
appreciate
you.
life. Appreciate everything you have around you. Don't take things for granted.
Be grateful.
Our prayers and condolences go out to the families out there in Texas who are witnessing this tragedy of Mother Nature. And so we just want to go ahead and end the show with, shout out to all the people out there trying to give their efforts to go ahead and rescue those people. And again,
you.
I'm sorry for what my friend Memo, how you guys experienced to you. If you guys see deja vu's
Are you
like him.
fucking gaslighting me or what? I'm fucking gaslighting me.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys
Peace.
on to the next. Peace.